What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. You're distraught if nobody's coming to save you. This is for lazy adults, entitled adults. Doesn't matter if they're men or women. Really doesn't matter. But I've seen this too many times where you get an adult who has been lazy their teenage years and their young adult life and their adult life, and their laziness was, you can consider entitlement, narcissism, whatever you want to call it. They have this thing where, everything is going to work out in the end, but the thing about it is they're never the person working it out. It's always somebody else. And they get older and they get accustomed to, it always working out in the end because somebody else does the heavy lifting, right? Somebody comes along and saves the day. Well, at a certain point, these type of people hit a wall also. And they get distraught because now you've had all your opportunity to maintain a good situation that you really don't have to put in a lot of effort into. And for whatever reason, those situations come to an end. And now you're having a hard time. Now mentally, you're ready to break down. Now you're ready to give up. Now you're ready to say it's so unfair. Now you might even be mad at God. But the question is, what are you actually distraught about? Because if you look at other people in your particular age group, if you're an adult, there comes a point where at a certain age, your parents are not supposed to be bailing you out. You're not supposed to depend on the idea that you're going to meet somebody and they're going to fix the things wrong with your adult life because you didn't put in the time to do it. Like now, you're messy, so you're going to meet somebody neat and they're going to, tidy up your household or your life. You're poor, but you want to meet somebody who's rich so they could subsidize your life because you're poor and you haven't done much about fixing it. All you're going to say is they owe you whatever. So then we take it a step further, you're independent, but somehow you're constantly calling people for help. So now you got to realize, man, I didn't ran out of help. I burned a lot of bridges. I probably should have been a little bit smarter, a little bit wiser, a little bit more knowledgeable. I probably spent too much time, wasting time doing absolutely nothing or something detrimental to my overall progression and success in life. So now I find myself in an adult situation where I'm distraught because there ain't no Superman. There ain't no Iron Man. What if Thanos actually won? What am I going to do? And I find it interesting because what you wind up dealing with is a lot of people who aren't prepared for adulthood, basically because they took all the easiest ways out of being an adult by constantly having their hand out and being in need. And sometimes it was self-sabotaging, sabotaging a situation, on purpose, so they can get the support system that they want. Because without the support system, they can't really do much. So they need a support system basically to subsidize them in their decision making. It's not a good idea. But you start to learn the difference of a person who's distraught because they're just going through a bad phase in life or a bad moment, but people who are a constant calamity because basically, how can I put this? Basically, they put themselves in a scenario where it's the world's fault that nobody's helping me in a situation that I got myself into. And because of that situation, now I'm mad at the world. And I'm going to take it out on the world without even taking it out on themselves first. So that's my thoughts on this one. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch you on the next one. Peace.